Its name is Pikachu.
Oh, it's so cute, it's the best of all!
You'll see.
Oh, hi, Pikachu!
Pika.
It's also known as Electric Mouse. It's usually shy, but can sometimes have an electrifying personality.
I see what you mean.
Who is Pikachu? The electric icon that sparked a global phenomenon. Pikachu went from a small yellow Pokémon in a video game to one of the most recognizable characters in the world. This video explores how this electric mouse became the face of Pokémon and a symbol of childhood for millions across the globe. Pikachu isn't just a cartoon character. It's a cultural icon, a mascot, and a source of nostalgia that has transcended generations. This video dives into Pikachu's origins, its role in the Pokémon series, and the global craze that turned it into a household name. From video games and TV shows to movies and merchandise, Pikachu's lightning bolt tail and cheerful Pika Pika have captured hearts everywhere. How did such a simple design become the face of one of the biggest franchises in history? Today we explore the story, legacy, and magic of Pikachu, the electric hero who powered up the world.
Pikachu.
Guess we're out of Pokemon food too.
I'm sorry, Pikachu.
Welcome to Who Media, the channel where curiosity leads the way. From famous celebs and cartoon icons to legends and hidden names, we uncover the stories behind the people you know and the ones you don't. When people hear the word Pokémon, the first image that usually comes to mind isn't a fire-breathing dragon, a mystical psychic cat, or an armored monster that could tear the planet in half. It's a small yellow mouse with red cheeks, big brown eyes, and a lightning bolt-shaped tail. That little creature is Pikachu, the undisputed face of the Pokémon franchise and one of the most recognizable fictional characters ever created. Pikachu's rise from a background character in an old Game Boy game to an international cultural icon is one of the most fascinating success stories in modern entertainment. Its creation was simple, its design was cute, but its influence ended up shocking the world, literally and figuratively. Pikachu first appeared in Pokémon Red and Green, the games that launched in Japan in 1996. It was created by Atsuko Nishida and finalized by Ken Sugimori, two of the original designers at Game Freak. Nishida's goal was to make a Pokémon that was small, round, and easy for players to connect with. The early design sketches show Pikachu as a plump, hamster-like creature, rather than the sleeker version we know today. According to Nishida, the original idea was inspired by squirrels and rabbits, not actual mice. The name itself, Pikachu, came from the combination of two Japanese sound effects, Pika, the sound of a spark or flash of electricity, and Chu, the squeak of a mouse. Together, they formed a name that perfectly embodied both electricity and cuteness, which would become the core of Pikachu's identity. Originally, Pikachu wasn't expected to be the mascot of Pokémon. The early marketing plans focused on Clefairy as the franchise's main face, but that changed drastically once the Pokémon anime was developed. The producers felt Pikachu's yellow color would stand out better on television screens and appeal to both boys and girls. When the anime premiered in 1997, Pikachu immediately captured audiences' hearts with its high-pitched Pika Pika voice and playful attitude. It quickly became the star of the show, and the entire brand shifted to make Pikachu its official mascot. That decision turned out to be one of the smartest in gaming history. Within the Pokémon world, Pikachu is categorized as the mouse Pokémon. It's an electric-type species that stores power in the red sacs on its cheeks. When Pikachu is happy, excited, or angry, it discharges electricity in powerful bursts. Sometimes it even shocks its own trainer by accident, especially in the anime, where it frequently zaps Ash Ketchum into a cartoonish crisp. In the games, Pikachu stands at about 1 foot and 4 inches tall and weighs roughly 13 pounds. Its main ability, Static, can paralyze opponents that make contact, while its hidden ability, Lightning Rod, allows it to draw in electric-type moves to boost its own power. Pikachu may not be large or intimidating, but it makes up for its small size with agility, clever tactics, and a spark that leaves an impression. Pikachu's evolutionary line also adds depth to its charm. It evolves from Pichu, baby Pokémon introduced later in Generation 2, Pokémon Gold and Silver. Pichu evolves into Pikachu when it develops a strong bond of friendship with its trainer, a poetic detail that perfectly matches Pikachu's reputation as a symbol of loyalty and companionship. From there, Pikachu can evolve into Raichu when exposed to a Thunderstone. In the Alola region, introduced in Pokémon Sun and Moon, Pikachu instead evolves into Alolan Raichu, a variant that uses its tail as a surfboard to glide through the air on waves of psychic electricity. Each form shows how Pikachu's legacy continues to adapt and evolve, both literally and creatively. While Pikachu's debut in the games made it recognizable, the anime turned it into a superstar. In the first episode, young trainer Ash Ketchum oversleeps and misses his chance to pick one of the 3 traditional starter Pokémon, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. Instead, Professor Oak gives him a stubborn Pikachu who refuses to listen, refuses to battle, and most importantly, refuses to stay inside its Pokeball. Their relationship starts off rocky, but after a dramatic encounter with a flock of angry Spearow, Pikachu risks its life to protect Ash, using a massive thunderbolt that saves them both. That moment seals their bond forever and sets the emotional foundation for the entire series. From that day on, Pikachu became Ash's constant companion, walking by his side through every region, every challenge, and every heartbreak. Together, they faced gym leaders, Team Rocket, and countless rivals, always relying on trust more than raw power. Pikachu's loyalty and bravery often carried them through battles they should have lost. The duo's emotional highs and lows, especially the tear-jerking moment in Pokémon the first movie, where Pikachu tries to revive a turned-to-stone Ash, cemented them as one of animation's most iconic pairs. Pikachu's refusal to evolve into Raichu in one early episode also became a fan-favorite moment, symbolizing its pride in who it was rather than what it could become. That defiance made Pikachu relatable to children everywhere who were learning to embrace themselves. Outside the anime, Pikachu's role in the video games has been equally impactful. It has appeared in every mainline Pokémon title and in numerous spin-offs. Pokémon Yellow, 1998, was the first game to feature Pikachu as the player's companion, mirroring the anime by having Pikachu follow the player character around the screen and react with different emotions. This was groundbreaking at the time, giving players a sense of connection to their Pokémon. Years later, Pokémon Let's Go Pikachu brought that concept back on the Nintendo Switch, combining nostalgia with modern gameplay mechanics. Pikachu also became one of the original fighters in Super Smash Bros., where its quick movements and electric attacks made it a fan favorite across multiple generations of players. In 2019, Pikachu took a surprising leap from animation into live action with the film Detective Pikachu. Voiced by Ryan Reynolds, this version of Pikachu was snarky, coffee-addicted, and surprisingly emotional. The film gave Pikachu a new layer of personality while also showing how far the character had come from its 8-bit beginnings. What could have been a gimmicky movie ended up being praised for its heart and world building, proving once again that Pikachu's appeal works in any form. Beyond games and movies, Pikachu's influence in global culture is staggering. In Japan, Pikachu has become something like an unofficial national mascot. It has been used to promote tourism, appeared on airplanes, and even represented Japan at international events such as the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, where life-sized Pikachu mascots walked alongside the national soccer team. Every summer, the Pikachu Outbreak Festival in Yokohama sees hundreds of costumed Pikachus parading through the streets, dancing and greeting fans of all ages. In the United States, Pikachu balloons have appeared in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade for years, symbolizing Pokemon's lasting presence in American pop culture. Over the decades, Pikachu's visual design has gone through a noticeable transformation. The original 1990s artwork showed a rounder, chubbier Pikachu, what fans lovingly call Fat Pikachu. As technology and animation styles evolved, Pikachu gradually became slimmer and more energetic looking. The updated design made it easier to animate and fit modern aesthetics, though the nostalgic affection for the old design still runs deep. Even the gender differences were later given small touches. Female Pikachu have a heart-shaped tail, while males retain the sharp lightning bolt shape. These details show how carefully Game Freak continues to refine Pikachu without losing the essence that made it beloved. Part of what makes Pikachu so powerful as a symbol is its universal relatability. It's not a godlike Pokémon like Arceus or a legendary dragon like Rayquaza. It's small, flawed, and sometimes stubborn, but it always shows courage in the face of overwhelming odds. Pikachu represents the everyman, or rather, the every Pokémon. The idea that heart, loyalty, and determination can triumph over brute strength. When kids watch Ash and Pikachu take on impossible challenges, they see themselves reflected in that underdog spirit. It's storytelling at its purest form, wrapped in bright colors and electric sparks. The character's endurance also comes from its versatility. Pikachu has been featured in merchandise ranging from plush toys to fashion collaborations with brands like Levi's and Uniqlo. It has appeared on stamps, phone cases, school supplies, and even themed airplanes. The Pokémon Company knows that Pikachu's appeal bridges generations. Parents who grew up with the original games now introduce their kids to the same cheerful yellow mascot. Pikachu has transcended gaming to become a shared piece of childhood nostalgia that continues to evolve without losing its innocence. Even academically, Pikachu has become a subject of cultural studies, symbolizing Japan's successful export of kawaii, cute culture to the global stage. The character perfectly represents the Japanese art of balancing simplicity and emotional expression. Pikachu's face, with its big eyes and soft features, was designed to trigger empathy, a key aspect of Japan's character design philosophy. It's approachable, harmless, and expressive enough to appeal across language barriers. Unlike many Western mascots that rely on humor or aggression, Pikachu embodies kindness, curiosity, and playfulness. That's why it resonates with everyone from toddlers to adults. Pikachu's influence also extends into the digital age. With the rise of memes and online culture, Pikachu has been turned into countless reaction images and GIFs, such as the iconic "Surprised Pikachu" meme that went viral across social media. Even people who have never played Pokémon recognize that expression instantly. It's the ultimate proof of how deeply Pikachu has embedded itself into modern communication. It's not just a character anymore. It's a symbol, an emoji, a shared emotional language. What truly cements Pikachu's greatness, though, is how it has managed to stay relevant for nearly 3 decades without drastic reinvention. Many mascots fade when their trend ends, but Pikachu continues to thrive because it represents something timeless: friendship and perseverance. Every new generation of players, from the Game Boy era to the Nintendo Switch and beyond, experiences that same spark of connection when they first meet Pikachu. It's that emotional continuity that makes Pokémon as a whole feel alive and lasting. Despite its fame, Pikachu's essence has remained humble. It's never portrayed as perfect or invincible. In the anime, Pikachu loses battles, gets frustrated, and sometimes doubts itself, but always comes back stronger. That vulnerability makes it human in the best way possible. It's a reminder that true strength isn't about never failing, but about never giving up. In that sense, Pikachu embodies the heart of Pokemon's central message: gotta catch 'em all. Not in a literal sense of collecting creatures, but in the emotional sense of building connections and learning from every journey. Looking at Pikachu's legacy, it's hard to imagine Pokemon existing without it. Without Pikachu, the franchise might have been just another passing trend from the 90s. But with Pikachu at its center, Pokemon became a multi-generational phenomenon, spanning games, films, television, fashion, and even philosophy. Pikachu isn't just a piece of nostalgia. It's a living emblem of joy, perseverance, and the magic of childhood wonder. It stands as proof that even the smallest spark can start a fire that lights up the entire world. Pikachu is more than just a mascot. It is the beating heart of the Pokémon universe. From its humble beginnings as a simple electric-type mouse to its status as a worldwide icon, Pikachu has brought smiles, excitement, and connection to millions. It bridges past and present, childhood and adulthood, fiction and reality. Its story reminds us that greatness doesn't always come from size, strength, or fame. Sometimes it comes from kindness, courage, and a refusal to quit. In a world that's constantly changing, Pikachu remains that one bright spark that never fades.
This may sting a little.
Such
such a brave Pikachu. We're all done.
Thanks for watching Who Media. We hope you had fun learning something new today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a story. Want to see more cool videos? Head over to our channel and start exploring.
The suspect was apprehended at 9:23 a.m. You have the right to remain silent. What you say can be—
Just wait a minute. What are you arresting Pikachu for? Pikachu hasn't done anything wrong.
I assume you're Pikachu's trainer.